What's up everybody, it's Alex back with another video. Today we're diving into the world of AI, but not just the surface level stuff. We're going deep, uncovering 5 things you probably didn't know about how artificial intelligence actually works. And to make things even more interesting, we're going to be building an AI bot along the way. Now AI is everywhere these days, but it can still feel like this mysterious black box. We hear about all the amazing things it can do, but understanding how it actually does those things is a whole other story. So get ready to have your mind blown, because these 5 facts might just change how you see artificial intelligence forever. Let's get started. Alright, so first up we gotta talk about the fuel that powers AI data. And I'm not talking about a couple of spreadsheets here, we're talking massive, almost unimaginable amounts of data. Think of the largest data set you can imagine, now multiply that by a lot. That's the scale we're dealing with. See, AI models, especially the ones using machine learning, learn by finding patterns in data. It's like trying to learn a language, not by studying grammar rules, but by reading every single book in the Library of Congress. The more data you consume, the better you understand the nuances of the language, the slang, the subtle variations in writing style. And it's the same with AI. The more data you feed it, the more patterns it can identify, and the better it gets at making predictions and decisions. For example, a language model trained on a massive data set of text can generate shockingly human-like text, translate languages on the fly, and even write different kinds of creative content. But it's not just about the sheer volume of data, it's also about the quality and diversity. If you train an AI on a data set that's biased or incomplete, guess what? The AI's output is going to be biased and incomplete too. It's like learning a language only from reading propaganda. Your understanding of that language will be skewed. That's why it's crucial to train AI on data that's representative of the real world, with all its complexities and nuances. This is especially important in applications like self-driving cars, medical diagnosis, and facial recognition, where accuracy and fairness are absolutely critical. Now, as we build our AI bot here, we're working with a relatively small data set for this demonstration. But even with this limited data, you'll see how the bot's ability to respond and interact directly correlates to the amount and type of data we provide. It's a fascinating process, and it really highlights the importance of data in the world of AI. Okay, so we've established that AI thrives on data. But here's the thing, it doesn't actually think about that data like we humans do. And this is where things get really interesting. You see, our human brains are built for intuition, creativity, and understanding complex emotions. We can connect seemingly unrelated ideas, make intuitive leaps, and even understand sarcasm. AI, on the other hand, operates on a completely different level. It's all about algorithms, patterns, and probabilities. Imagine AI as a master chess player who's memorized millions of games. It can analyze your moves, predict your strategy, and make the most statistically advantageous move based on its vast database of knowledge. But it doesn't understand chess in the same way a human grandmaster does. It doesn't feel the emotional weight of each move, the strategic tension, or the creative spark of a brilliant sacrifice. Similarly, AI can process information, recognize patterns, and make predictions with incredible speed and accuracy. But it doesn't experience consciousness, emotions, or self-awareness like we do. It's not thinking, oh, this is a picture of a cat, and cats are cute. It's more like, based on the patterns of pixels and the analysis of millions of other images, the probability of this being a cat is 99.9%. Now this doesn't mean that AI is any less impressive. In fact, its ability to crunch massive amounts of data and make lightning-fast calculations is what makes it so powerful. It's revolutionizing fields like medicine, finance, and transportation, even if it's not thinking in the same way we do. And as we continue building our AI bot, keep in mind that we're essentially programming it to simulate certain aspects of human intelligence, like language processing and decision-making. But we're not creating a sentient being, we're building a powerful tool that can augment our abilities and automate tasks, but it's still operating within the boundaries of its programming. Now, you've probably heard the term general AI thrown around, this idea of a super intelligent machine that can do it all. And while that's a fascinating concept for science fiction, the reality is that most AI today is highly specialized. Think about it. You wouldn't expect a chess-playing AI to suddenly become an expert chef, right? Or a language translation AI to design self-driving cars. Each AI system is typically designed for a specific task or a narrow range of tasks, and it excels within those boundaries. Take self-driving cars, for example. The AI powering these vehicles is incredibly complex, capable of processing real-time data from sensors, cameras, and GPS to navigate roads, avoid obstacles, and make split-second driving decisions. But that same AI can't hold a conversation, write a poem, or even recognize a familiar face with the same level of proficiency. This specialization is actually one of AI's strengths. By focusing on specific tasks, developers can optimize algorithms, train models on highly relevant data, and achieve remarkable levels of accuracy and efficiency. It's like having a team of experts, each specializing in a particular field, rather than one generalist trying to do it all. So, as we build our AI bot, we're not trying to create a digital Renaissance man. We're focusing on a specific set of skills, like understanding natural language, responding to prompts, and potentially even generating creative text formats. And by narrowing our focus, we can create a more robust and effective AI for this particular purpose. The field of AI is constantly evolving, and while general AI remains a distant goal, the advancements in specialized AI are already transforming our world in countless ways. Alright, let's talk about a critical aspect of AI that often gets overlooked: bias. Now, you might think of AI as this perfectly objective system, but the truth is, AI can be just as biased as the data it's trained on. Remember how we talked about AI learning from data? Well, if that data reflects existing societal biases, those biases can seep into the AI's decision-making process. It's like teaching a child about the world using only biased textbooks. Their understanding of the world will be skewed. For example, imagine an AI system trained to screen job applicants. If the historical data used to train the AI shows that men are more likely to be hired for leadership positions, the AI might inadvertently learn to favor male candidates, even if gender shouldn't be a factor in the hiring decision. This bias can have real-world consequences, perpetuating existing inequalities and leading to unfair or discriminatory outcomes. It's a complex issue with no easy solutions, but it's crucial to acknowledge and address these biases in order to develop ethical and responsible AI systems. That's why it's essential to carefully curate and audit the data used to train AI models, ensuring that it's as diverse, representative, and unbiased as possible. It's also important to develop techniques to detect and mitigate bias in AI algorithms, constantly monitoring and refining these systems to minimize harmful outcomes. Even as we build our seemingly simple AI bot, we need to be mindful of the data we're using and the potential biases it might contain. It's a reminder that AI development is not just about technical prowess, but also about ethical considerations and social responsibility. Okay, for our final AI fact, let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say, the AI in your pocket. Because here's the thing, AI isn't some distant future technology, it's already deeply integrated into our daily lives, often in ways we don't even realize. Think about it, every time you unlock your phone using facial recognition, ask Siri or Alexa a question, or get personalized recommendations on Netflix or Spotify, you're interacting with AI. It's powering our social media feeds, filtering spam from our inboxes, and even suggesting the fastest route home during rush hour. And that's just scratching the surface. AI is revolutionizing healthcare with AI-powered diagnostic tools, transforming transportation with self-driving cars, and even changing the way we create art and music. It's everywhere, and its influence is only going to grow in the coming years. Now, as we wrap up building our AI bot, it's important to remember that this is just one tiny example of the incredible things AI can do. It's a rapidly evolving field with the potential to solve some of the world's biggest challenges, but it's also crucial to approach it with caution, addressing issues like bias and ensuring its responsible development. So the next time you interact with a piece of technology, take a moment to appreciate the AI that might be working behind the scenes. It's not just lines of code, it's a testament to human ingenuity and our relentless pursuit of innovation. So, there you have it, 5 surprising facts about AI that might have shifted your perspective a bit. We've learned about AI's insatiable appetite for data, its unique way of thinking, its specialization in specific tasks, the challenges of bias, and its pervasive presence in our daily lives. AI is a fascinating and rapidly evolving field, full of promise and potential pitfalls. It's up to us to shape its development, ensuring that it's used for good and benefits all of humanity. Now, I'm curious to hear your thoughts. What surprised you the most about AI? What other questions do you have about this mind-blowing technology? Drop your comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe for more tech insights.